Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so freaking excited for this vlog because it is a really special one since this has been a topic that Matt and I have been discussing for years now, and it is potentially moving from Ontario to BC, and this has been a long time coming. This whole vlog is going to essentially take you through our experience of traveling during the pandemic and also looking at places. I'm gonna actually show you a preview of all the places that we viewed. There was one missing because I didn't record it since there were little kids. The parents were there with their little kids, so I didn't want to record it and get the kids in and just like make anybody feel uncomfortable. But we didn't end up choosing that one anyways, and I did get a couple questions that I do want to quickly touch base on before we get into the video. Do you need a vaccine to travel and fly to BC? No, you don't. You don't need to show proof. Nobody asks you if you've had it. Literally non-existent. You don't need anything vaccine related to fly to BC from Ontario. Do you have to quarantine before and after? I think I got lots of questions about before and after, but no quarantine associated with traveling to BC from Ontario. You don't have to quarantine at a hotel after, you don't have to quarantine at home after. No quarantine necessary. And then the other question was, do you need a COVID test before you fly? No, you don't. Not if you're flying from Ontario to BC. You don't need a test, you don't need proof of a test. It is as easy as flying before the pandemic ever even existed. And I'm not saying that to encourage anybody to go hop on a plane and go on a trip to BC. I'm just simply sharing our personal experience, and it was so easy. There was no requirements. I mean, I know, like, and just speaking, like, kind of sidetracking a little bit, just talking about like the media and everything that goes on, everything you see on social media, everything that you see on TV, it's all exacerbated so much. So I'm just telling you the truth of our experience, and I know that they haven't changed yet because I have friends that are going to BC literally like yesterday, tomorrow, today. Lots of people are going right now, and lots of people are also considering moving from Ontario to BC. So without further ado, I am going to show you our experience and the places that we viewed, if we chose a place, and talk about it with Matt at the end of this video. And I didn't include like the lists of restaurants and stuff in this video and like the things that we did specifically, just because the sole purpose of our trip was to go to Vancouver to find a place. So we didn't honestly get to do that much exploring. We didn't get to do all the hikes that we wanted to do. We did go to a couple restaurants, and I'll include them in the description of this video. But the whole purpose, the highlight of this video is just taking you on a little journey with us, flying, what the experiences is, and also looking for places. So I'll add some stuff in the description for info if you like, and if you have any questions, just DM me. I would be happy to chat with you and let you know of any, I guess, like questions or answer any questions that you guys have. So without further ado, again, I am going to play the video and we're gonna go from there. I, of course, had to pack a large suitcase because one carry-on is just not enough for me, and I always tell Matt that I need a carry-on per day for all my outfits. So we packed 2 carry-ons each, 1 suitcase, and 2 backpacks, and we spent the night in Toronto at our friend Ray's place because he was watching Ella and driving us to the airport early in the morning. And when we got to the airport, it was surprisingly not busy at all. It was super quick to get through, and the whole process was super smooth and comfortable and easy. And then when we got on the flight, it was really easy. They served us food and drinks, no questions asked. And when we got to Vancouver Airport, the baggage pickup was super fast, and we went straight to the car rental place in the airport and got our rental. It's probably one of these guys. No? Hi. Hertz 25?
Back there.
Oh. Oh, behind here. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Oh my goodness, babe. Look at it's the new Elantra. We have an Elantra at home. Cool. Oh wait, no. It's the black one. We got confused. Damn, we got that BC license plate. Nice. So we just got our car rental and we are surprised to see that it's another Elantra because we have one at home. And we love Hyundai, so it worked out really well. We're comfortable with this car, it's beautiful, and we are just tired a little bit, not gonna lie. Do you feel tired?
I feel greasy.
You feel greasy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I feel pretty greasy every time I travel and get off an airplane, so I just always have my hair up.
Yep.
And I just feel like I need to just shower and bathe myself, but
we need food first.
We need food, but also too, just a side note, we want to talk about how easy it was to travel through the airport. We were expecting to be questioned, and what's really interesting about the whole thing is that we have friends that went to Vancouver a week before us and they said it was super easy, but we just anticipated it to be a little bit more challenging, and it was literally as smooth as butter going through the airport.
Smooth as butter.
Yeah, it was so easy. They didn't ask us one question about why are you going there. They were super friendly. It was super quick. It was probably honestly one of the easiest travel experiences in the airport that we've ever had, so
yep.
It's really surprising, and we feel good. We feel good.
Very good.
We braced ourselves for something else, so.
But now we're greasy and hungry.
Yeah. So let's go get some food.
Sun in the sky, sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Birds flying high.
See, sweetie, so what I'm thinking is over there is Van, right?
Yeah.
But we look like such tourists. Here, grab this.
We do.
Do you know what's crazy? No, I'm not going to stay with these samples.
Okay.
This right here is North Vancouver.
Yes.
Right there is North Van, right? I just don't remember where the bridge is. Where's the bridge?
Bridge.
Where's the bridge?
Where's the
How do
bridge?
you get over there?
Isn't there a bridge over there, down there?
No. Anyways, so that's North Vancouver.
How do you feel right now?
Oh, great. Honestly,
good.
I'm moving here.
Okay. So you really mean it?
What do you mean? I've always meant it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You mean that you want to live here?
absolutely.
Here's a little preview of the Airbnb that we stayed at in North Vancouver. It was super clean and very modern. It was a basement suite, but it was still kind of ground level, so it still got lots of light, and it was just super cozy, super comfortable. They had a gorgeous kitchen and a super cozy little fireplace to cuddle up to, so it's really good for any weather, to be honest. And the bedroom was really spacious, came with a king bed, so we loved the space, and we were pretty tired, so we ended up going for pizza on the beach in English Bay and met with our friends Liv and Kyle and just watched sunset, and it was so beautiful. And then we prepared for the next day, which we went to the Capilano suspension bridge, and it was about $60 a person. And it was really cool. It was really beautiful. I did feel like I expected it to be a little longer. We did a little tree walk. I don't know if I would say that it's worth the $60, but it's definitely worth seeing one time. So I would definitely check it out if you were looking for more of a tourist attraction. After that, we ended up finally going to view our first listing, which we're so excited about. It was in Lower Londsdale, North Vancouver. And we've been saying this whole time that we don't want to live in a high-rise condo. So what we really loved about this place was that it was ground level and it still had a little outdoor patio space with some green space, and that was really appealing to us because we love our backyard now and we love this kind of ground level area vibe because it's really good for Ella and we can still sit outside when it's raining since it was covered. And it was a pretty spacious unit. It was a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. And there were mirrors all over the walls, which were kind of strange, to be honest. But we love the landlord. He is a Vancouver firefighter. He was so sweet and kind. What we didn't love about the spot was that it was a shared laundry unit downstairs. And to be honest, the washroom was a little bit outdated. We were looking for something a little bit more modern for the price of this spot. So we still kind of had our eyes peeled and we were excited to see the second spot that I'll show you right now. I know, there's so much cabinet space. I love it. Yeah, it's great. Really, really like it. So, okay. I really like it a lot.
Serious?
Oh.
Why wouldn't we get this place?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I would love it.
Yeah, she would.
Work and like, my God.
Oh, oh no. Oh no. And it was cheaper than the last location, and it's only down the street, which is insane.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we got all the trails.
Hikes. Trails. Wow, we're going on a hike now.
I don't know what's that called.
So we had a really great dinner, and it is so beautiful here. Matt's already sold. He wants to move here yesterday.
I don't know if I want to go to kids.
So this is the big dilemma that we've been having. We've been having a lot of conversations about whether we want to live in Capilano or whether we want to live on the north shore of Vancouver. And if you look at a map of Vancouver, you will see that they are not connected. They are connected by a bridge, but they are not like one place. You have to connect and drive to one another through a bridge.
There is a bridge you gotta go over. Yes.
I sound drunk. I had an Aperol spritz. Aperol spritz.
Aperol.
Anyways, y'all just pull up a map. I'm gonna put a map in this video just so you can see what it looks like. But it's very different, and it's different vibes. Kits is so gorgeous because you have the mountain views of the North Shore.
You also have the mountain view.
They saw.
Just give them the look.
Okay, I'll give them the look. Wow.
Who needs kids?
Don't bash Kits. So I really like
nice.
I really like it. I really like it because it's very beachy and it's very it's very young. So
It's beachy too.
it's
the rock beach.
it's a lot. It's very young where it's like, you know, if you're single and you're ready to mingle.
Are you single? Ready to mingle?
No, but you know,
Why do you wanna live there
if
then?
you're young and hip and you just want to have a good time, then Kits is for you.
But I also think too, like a lot of
Versus-
people that have been living here for a while have never had that Toronto experience before, and
We've had that
experience, and I'm not really into that experience anymore, to be honest with you. I've had it, I did it. Toronto gave me everything that I really wanted in life, and then I got to a point where I just want an easygoing vibe where I can maybe start a family.
We outgrew Toronto, so family.
Wow.
I heard that. I heard it. We all heard it.
Kitsilano is not a place where I would want to grow my family.
Yeah, so that's the thing. It's, you know, we live Toronto, we live that young, fun party life. Now we're just in a phase of our life where our priorities have changed, and what we really find enjoyable isn't so much like going to clubs and bars. Like, don't get us wrong, going for like, you know, a bar cocktail is really fun and exciting for us, but our priorities are more like hikes and outdoors, and we both love snowboarding and skiing, and all of the mountains where you can ski and snowboard are on the North Shore side, and all the big hikes are on this side. And you know, we have Ella, and we've just hit that maturity phase where we just feel like this is, I guess, a little bit more our style.
More our style. Definitely more our style.
So we'll see, and we're really looking on this side, and our fingers are crossed that we will
Well, my
pick a
fingers are
spot.
crossed.
So yeah,
Her fingers are not crossed. Her fingers are in Kits. I'm
They're
trying to bring
not.
those
They're
fingers
not.
over to North Van. It sounds
my
really
fingers
weird.
are not in Kits.
Sounds really weird.
No, my fingers are like just floating around. They're
Yeah,
not
they're
sure
all
where
over
they
the
want to
place.
be. So
You smell
Yeah.
the fish coming off the water though? It's delicious.
you hear that?
Barbecue.
Is that a bird or is that a kid
It's
screaming?
an eagle. Eagles are over here on North Shore. You don't see eagles in Kits?
I haven't seen an eagle. Have you seen an eagle?
No, but I will.
So we are going to have to do some thinking and figuring out, but we're gonna go back to our spot, have some wine, and just stay in and chill.
Yeah.
You are the Abby to my Glennon.
You're so obsessed with Glennon Doyle.
I know, but you're my Abby. You come to Vancouver, you have to come to Deep Cove. It is so gorgeous. They have a beautiful hike, and you can do some kayaking and paddleboarding. You can just rent them on the beach. We rented them for 2 hours. I would check in advance though, because they do get booked up rather quickly. And so happens that Matt's best friend Brett was in Vancouver the same time we were, so he came paddleboarding with us, and he really tried his best, as you can see. And then after we did this, we went to view another listing, which we really loved this spot. We loved how much light it got, how open concept it was, and the couple that owned the unit were a really young couple. We got along really well with them, and they had the cutest puppy. But this is a 2-bedroom. That would be Matt's office. This would be our bedroom. And the bedroom was more on the smaller side, but we were willing to bend because the space was really cute. And we also loved the kitchen. We love the kitchen island. That was on one of our must-haves for a list when we were putting together lists of what we wanted for a place. Here's some storage with some in-suite laundry, which was a major bonus. And the washroom was a little outdated. We didn't totally love that. I definitely would have liked a little bit more counter space. But overall, we liked the space. It was cute. Had a big backyard for Ella, and the little puppy kind of reminded us a little bit of baby Ella, which was super cute. Here's the last and final place that we viewed. We loved the fireplace. We loved how much light this unit got, and the backyard was massive, which was a huge bonus for us and for Ella. A backyard space was a definite must-have on our list, and the corkscrew floor was super retro and vintage, which we were really into because our style has changed a lot over the past year, where we're more into colors versus neutrals. And the kitchen was large, but it didn't have the island that we were hoping for. I mean, we are willing to bend on it, but we were still hoping for an island. And in here, there are 2 dens, so there's enough office space for both Matt and I, maybe some sort of lounging reading area, maybe a yoga area. Not totally sure how we would decorate that, but there is enough space. And when you come through here, you can see the decor is super funky. It's gonna come unfurnished, so we would decorate it ourselves. And what we loved about the washroom was that it was newly renovated. The counter space was large. We didn't love that you could see the in-suite laundry, so we'd probably hang some sort of like white linen curtain there. And the bedroom was ginormous compared to the last place. We loved all the space in here. The closet space was large, which we definitely need, and we kind of got a little bit of a mountain view here, which was just super cozy and cute. And we just really loved the unit. We loved how much space it got and the retro vibes that it gave us. Here's the backyard of the unit. So it had 2 outdoor patio spaces that were covered. So if it rained, we could still sit outside, which was a must-have for us. And it has a gorgeous little garden that we could garden in, because you guys know that we love to garden. And there's this cute little cat that I couldn't touch because I'm allergic, but here's a second patio area that we could enjoy. And literally 10 feet away, there was this brand new tennis court and like pickleball court that we could enjoy. And then there was a trail right behind it for Ella. Are we sending the message?
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god. I can't believe it's happening. Oh my gosh, it feels too crazy. It doesn't even feel real. So we just left our Airbnb and we are heading to our second Airbnb in Britannia Beach, which is on the way up to Squamish towards Whistler. And it's this gorgeous little tree house looking kind of apartment. Is it an apartment? It's like
No, it's like a bottom half of the house. I
like
think,
a villa.
It's like a villa, mountain house villa.
It's called the Tea Tree House.
So you have to drink tea there.
Apparently. We got a bottle of wine and we got some frozen vegan pizza that we're gonna stick in the oven. Hopefully they have an oven. I actually don't know. I didn't check.
They might not.
They might not have enough.
Maybe we'll have to crack a fire and do it over the fire.
I might have to do that.
If they have a fireplace.
This is the end of our trip, so
Yep.
we're going to spend it moving slow, relaxing, taking it easy.
Taking care of us, you know?
Yeah. Are you excited?
I'm very excited. I don't want to leave. But we're gonna be back.
So we just got to our gate and we are about to fly out. It's been a really easy process and I've gotten a lot of messages from everybody asking us if we have to quarantine when we get back to Ontario. And you don't have to quarantine when you go to BC. It's like flying before the pandemic. The whole process has been really smooth, really easy, no questions asked. And no like extra work or having to take a test or anything. So it's been a super smooth process. And we're sad to be leaving. We love it here. We're just driving away from the mountains and staying at our Airbnb, and we were just like, wow, like it's so crazy that this is in Canada and Canadians have access to this. I mean, lots of other people have access to this, but just living in Ontario and having access to BC,
at this time,
it's pretty freaking cool. It's pretty cool.
Zones 1.
Those are definitely our legs. So we are back home.
We are, indeed.
We are.
Yeah.
And we, I guess, should just come out and say it. But
Say what?
out of all the places that we saw, we had a hard time nailing down one because Matt really had his eyes set on one in particular for a very particular reason.
That reason was because it was on a golf course. And I'm very passionate about golf. I love golf, and there was a quick rip out to hole number 15, which I like quite a bit.
Oh my gosh! Wow, for the boys.
I haven't said that in years.
I know. Best of
But-
I think.
Yeah, we are very, very excited to. Do you want to go ahead and say it?
We chose a place, and that place is the spot that is closest to the
Tennis courts and other surrounding areas. So
Yeah, it's close to a major trail, and it is just the biggest space for like what our budget was. It was actually a little bit over our budget, but it honestly ended up working in the end. We got it for a fair deal because the whole price included Wi-Fi and hydro, which was really nice. And yeah, we're really happy with it. We love that there's so much space.
So much room for activities.
Yes, and there's just like the bedroom is massive and the whole backyard is ours. So that was a huge bonus for us, and you know, like the whole thing that we've been talking about for the past like year. I mean,
a
couple of years. So just to give you a little background, we have been planning to move to Vancouver since we started dating.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is like over 4.5 years ago. And
it's been that long, eh?
It's been
wow, long time.
I know, and like I knew that I wanted to live there so long ago. Actually, right when I graduated high school, I started applying to jobs in Vancouver, like right when I was in like my first year of university. And so it's been a really long time coming. And then finally as a couple, we decided like that's something that we dream and aspire to do. So we really wanted to make that decision together.
Yeah. Like the first thing that got us was when we both went to Vancouver and visited Raoul, my best friend Ray. And since then we just absolutely fell in love with the West Coast and traveled out there again after that, and just something was just pulling us out there, I'd say. So I mean,
and what's our reason? Like we should tell them our reason. I mean, like that's something I also wanted to mention is that, you know, Ontario obviously isn't like the most pop-in place to be right now, obviously with all the lockdowns and everything, but Ontario being the way it is isn't the reason why we're moving to BC. We've been wanting this for years now, before the pandemic ever even happened. So I don't want, you know, just the state of Ontario, like the state that it's in, to taint the reason why we're going, because that's not why we're going.
I think it also just works really well though.
It
the
does.
fact that things have been kind of closed and shut down, I mean, it's affected a lot of people, but that's definitely not the reason why we're going. It's been in the playing cards for a long time, and I think it was the best time in our lives, at least kind of where we're at, to go on adventure. So we're super excited about it. I'm so happy to go on a new adventure, and I think the biggest reasons why I want to go is to learn more about myself, definitely have access to a lot more ski resorts and snowboarding, and for you at least, and trail hiking, and there's just so many things that I can do there that I've actually never done before. So I want to, you know, have a different perspective in life.
I mean, and like that's the thing too. We don't have a mortgage. We don't have a kid. I mean, like Ella,
Well, we do have a
who's
kid.
right here, literally
child.
like right there. But we don't have like any major responsibilities that are tying us to where we are. So, you know, there is really no excuse. We both work remotely, so we're able to just get up and go. And like, what better time than now to go?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, and we don't know, like, that's the thing, we don't know. We've had so many friends and family say like, oh, when are you gonna come back to Ontario? Like, are you gonna buy a house in Ontario? And we don't know. We can't say that.
Can't put a timeline on it. I think that's the most exciting part too, is not putting a timeline on things and just letting things naturally run its course the way that we want to live our life and envision it. So I love my family. I absolutely love my friends. I'm going to miss them so, so dearly, but I'm just so excited to go on this next adventure.
We're going to miss a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard. Like, that's the hardest thing. And we have friends that live out there that have all said the same thing. Like, it's amazing here. We don't regret it. But the hardest part is being far away from your family that is in Ontario and, like, your closest friends. But again, it's like, that's a huge fear of mine. I was crying about it the other day. But, you know, the friends... The friends that, you know, like, care the most, and the family that care the most will stay connected to you no matter what. And also too, like, no matter how long apart or how far away you are or how long, you know, you spend time apart, it doesn't really affect it when you have such a deep connection and a deep friendship.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
So we'll keep you updated on everything. We're super excited to, you know, continue telling the world all about our amazing adventures that we're going to go on and experience. And
lots of adventures.
I mean, I probably won't be telling all of you, but I know she will. So.
No, you will.
Okay, we both will.
You will. What are you talking about?
Yes. Yeah. But we're super excited, and thank you for listening.
Yes, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we can't wait to show you the whole moving process and tell you about what moving from Ontario to BC will be like, because there's a lot of moving parts. We still haven't figured it out ourselves,
We have
you
no
know.
idea what's going on.
No idea. We're gonna really figure this
We'll
out.
just leave everything here and hopefully something buys it off.
Maybe, honestly, but
We'll see.
that's the hot tea. Thank you for watching, and we will see you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.